Hi, I'm Mike at Metric Insights. Today we're going to show you an integration between Qlik and Metric Insights. Metric Insights Push Intelligence tells you the news in your data. We let you know when something requires your attention and who else in your organization has interest. Today we'll cover 4 use cases. First, we will show you data-driven alerting for objects in Qlik documents. Second, we will show email report bursting with multiple objects from one or more documents. Third, we will show you collaboration around different documents and alerts. Finally, we will show our dashboard manager. For our first use case of data-driven alerting, we actually start our demos in email. The reason we start our demos in email is that if you create a new place in the enterprise and tell everyone to log in there every day, consumption will go way down very quickly. Metric Insights Push Intelligence is about connecting to all your existing data sources and tools and delivering to each user a personalized view of the news in their data. What you're seeing here is an alert email generated by the Metric Insights system. At the top of the email, we see the actual alert that has been generated. In this case, an unusually high value for daily tweets. This is a social media example, but it could be from any data set. Down below, you see an image of the Qlik object that generated the alert. This image shows an accurate representation of the Qlik object at the time the alert was generated. In one click, I can go directly from the email into the actual Qlik document that contains that object. And once here, I can do deeper analytics to see what's going on and take action. For our second use case, we will look at email report bursting of multiple Qlik objects. We are back in email for this use case. What you are seeing here is a daily digest email that shows a collection of personalized Qlik objects that I care about. At the top, the Metric Insights system highlights what's changed. Down below, you can see the different objects that could be from completely different documents. You can also see alerts around those objects and collaboration threads from people discussing the results. Again, with one click, I could link from here into the relevant Qlik document, or I can go to the Qlik document embedded in the Metric Insights system. Here you can see the Qlik document embedded in the Metric Insights viewer. I still have the full interactive functionality of Qlik, but I can also see the list of alerts that have been generated from this document and any collaboration from other users. As a user, I can also self-select the different alerts that I'm interested in. Finally, we will look at the Metric Insights Dashboard Manager. Here you see the Metric Insights home screen. We call each of these a tile. Each tile represents a different Qlik object or document. They are all dynamic objects, separate from each other, and by clicking on a star, I can add the ones I care about to my favorites folder. The entire experience of our system changes based on your favorites folder. For example, the daily digest and alert emails that I showed you are dynamically generated for each user based on what's in their favorites list. This gives each user a fully personalized experience with Metric Insights and Qlik. Our enterprise admin controls allow administrators to pre-populate favorite folders for different types of users. For example, all the marketing people could start out with 10 marketing tiles, the salespeople could start out with 7 sales tiles, and they will immediately start receiving alerts and digests without any work on their part. This is key to driving high data engagement rates. An alternative view on our home screen shows all my favorites alongside the different alerts and user collaboration in a single newsfeed. Another form of collaboration is seeing who else is looking at a tile. This is very important because you can see which of your colleagues may already know the answer to the question you have. Let's finish by looking at how alerts are triggered in the Metric Insights system. Metric Insights has a number of different types of alerts. We can alert off of target thresholds. This type of alerting is useful, but requires a user to anticipate, build, and maintain thresholds for an effective system. The Metric Insights KPI warehouse enables advanced alerting that isn't easily done in other tools. An example of this is our statistical alerting. Metric Insights profiles all of your KPIs and automatically looks for unusual values. In this case, we see daily tweet volume. The red line shows a moving average for this dataset, and the shaded area shows 2 standard deviations from that moving average. Any data point that falls outside the red area is a statistically significant event, and Metric Insights can alert off of those events. This is important for two reasons. First, there are no thresholds to build and maintain. The KPI warehouse automates all these calculations and no work is required by a user or administrator. Second, from an end user perspective, if there are 100 documents that you care about, if Metric Insights tells you the 3 or 5 that are changing in a statistically significant way, you are way ahead of your colleague who has to log in and search through a bunch of documents every day. Users also have the ability to set up and collaborate around their own alerts. In this case, I may want to get an early warning if tweet volume goes above 40 for the day. I can create a new alert, compare it to a fixed value, set the threshold. Metric Insights uses plain English to describe the alert you're creating, and choose whether it is critical enough that I want to receive it immediately when the condition is met or to include it in my daily digest. Metric Insights also has the world's first social alerting system. A user can create an alert and share with other individuals or groups who might find it useful. That concludes the front-end demo. Let me now show you how these KPIs are created in the Metric Insights system. Clicking on a gear takes me to the back end of this metric. At the top, we have some metadata describing the tile. Further down, I can select where the data is coming from. As you can see, there are a number of different types of data that Metric Insights can connect to. In this case, we have chosen a QlikView connection. Once I've connected to a QlikView server, it services all the documents and objects on that server. I choose one, and now by clicking the visual editor, it services all the column headers of that object, and it allows me to select which ones I want to be part of this tile. In this way, I can actually instrument different metrics and alerting profiles off of single objects.